Hey guys, what's up? It's Diana, and today I thought we would talk about goals. So it's January, like the middle of January, and because I'm truly original, I thought we'd talk about what I want to do in the coming year with regard to reading and my channel. A weird thing happened to me this year with my Goodreads goal that's never really happened before, and I've been doing the Goodreads reading challenge for like 5 years now. In the past, each year I've increased my goal by 5. I think I started at 60, I went up to 65, 70, 75, and last year I did 80 books. And I've met my goal every year except for 2012. We don't talk about 2012. Don't know what happened in 2012. But this past year when I hit December and I was 10 books away from my Goodreads goal, I started to obsess about it. I would wake up in the morning thinking about my Goodreads goal. I would go to sleep thinking about my Goodreads goal. I would think about my Goodreads goal during lunch. It invaded my thoughts. For one of the few times I can remember in the history of my life, I thought about reading as work. It was more of a chore than anything, and I hate that feeling. But I'm actually a fan of the Goodreads challenge because it gives me a list and it gives me structure, and I kind of need that. Now I see a lot of people setting their Goodreads goal to 1 book, which is brilliant. But I didn't want to go that route, so I set it to 52 books, giving me about a week to read each book. And I feel like that's going to give me time to breathe and really enjoy these books anyway. Because let me tell you, when we got into the final stretch, I was speed reading books, and I remember what happened, but I didn't let myself feel any of it. And I think it really hindered the enjoyment of some of the books on my list. So my Goodreads goal is set to 52 books this year. That's a book a week, and I've already read, I think, 4. So I'm 3 ahead. I'm doing well. Let's keep it up. I mainly stick to the YA genre because it's what I love, but I would like to read outside of the YA genre this year, and specifically I'd like to get into nonfiction. I almost never read nonfiction, and it's not because I don't want to learn things, it's mostly because the tone used in most nonfiction books is super dry. I can't do it, guys. I get bored if it sounds like a textbook, so if you have any nonfiction recommendations with good tone and personality infused in it, send them my way. I'd also like to focus more on middle grade this year because middle grade is so inspiring and hopeful. Almost every middle grade book I've read has really warmed my heart, and I want this fucking year to be a happy year, so we're gonna dial up the joy, okay? We're just dialing it on up, overall for everyone. I just want it to be a joyful, happy, good, warm, fluffy, fuzzy year. I always try and make a point to read books by people who are not straight white men or women even, and I think I do a pretty alright job. So I think I'll continue with that and just keep trying harder to find new voices and to give new voices my attention and my platform and my voice and make sure that other people know about them as well. I love discovering new authors, and I love specifically spending my money on authors of color because that tells the publishing companies that I want those books and they're marketable and they should make more of them. As for channel goals, this is where it gets a little interesting because I started my channel not really to become a YouTube person, but more to control my anxiety. It's something that I like to do because my brain, if left to its own devices, kind of hates me. So filming these videos, editing them, scripting them, making them takes a good chunk of my time. And that's time not spent obsessing over something that happened 12 years ago that really embarrassed me. So I've never really cared about subscribers or views, and I still don't really care about subscribers or views all that much. It doesn't matter to me if 4 people watch a video or if 10 people do, or if 100 people do, or if I have 20 subscribers or 20 million. It really doesn't matter to me at all. I will make videos regardless. But what I do hope to do is make more friends and become a more active part of the community. And that's in large part due to the fact that this year I met Cheyenne from the Shy Book Mermaid, and she's fucking phenomenal. And ever since we exchanged numbers, we pretty much text every day, and I consider her to be an integral part of my day. She's fantastic, and I love her, and I can't believe it took me this long to meet her. And it's weird to say because I haven't known her that long, but I consider her to be one of my best friends. It was almost like meeting a long lost friend, like someone you knew years and years and years ago, and then you just come back to them and everything feels right and perfect and wonderful. We're like soulmates, kind of. And we have very similar personalities. And I figure if Cheyenne's out there, then other people are out there too, and I would really like to get to know them. So that's definitely a goal with my channel, not so much to get viewers and subscribers, but to make more friends and to build more relationships. Because Cheyenne is hands down one of the best things that ever happened to my life, and I met her because I have this YouTube channel, so we'll see. I also want to work on my consistency. I am terrible at that. An upload schedule? What's that? I have no idea. Which is another reason why I love Cheyenne, because she is all organization. She's got spreadsheets. She's you could do this or you could do that. She's already given me a list of 50 ideas I could do for videos. It's incredible. Her brain is the opposite of my brain. Her brain is let's do this, 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 and this, and my brain is oh, squirrel. So with her guidance and help and not so gentle prodding, I am hoping to have a better year filming. I'm also hoping to learn more editing skills. I've seen a few classes on Skillshare that I'm interested in, and I know next to nothing about editing. Everything I've done, I've learned through YouTube tutorials or websites, blogs. And while I try and be creative, I just don't think I know enough to fully utilize my creativity. I'd also like to be more creative with my content too. I have a hard time coming up with video ideas, and I've seen some amazing booktubers, Snow White Reader for one, who does these hilarious skits. She's fantastic. I don't know how she thinks this stuff up, because you can only have so many hauls and unhauls and TBRs and wrap-ups. I do like tags though. Tags are my fave. So if you have a tag, right, tag me in it please. That sounded desperate, but I am desperate. So yes, tag me in something so I can do tag videos because I love them. I've been afraid of doing review videos because reading is a personal experience and it's so subjective, and like my 5-star might be your 3-star and your 3-star might be my 5-star. Not that a 3-star review is a bad review, it's not. It means it was better than average. Like, what is it with people thinking 3-star reviews are bad reviews? What is it? So yeah, I guess my word for this year is grow. I want to grow my friendships, I want to grow my channel, I want to grow myself. I did grow myself, actually. I used to be 5'2", and then I went to the doctors not too long ago, and now I'm 5'3". So I grew a whole inch this year. I worked really hard on it. As for personal goals, I don't really have a whole lot of them. I just want to have more good days than bad ones. Like, that's pretty much all I want my life to boil down to, is more good days than bad ones. I work full time, I have a good job, I have great healthcare, I have a fantastic boyfriend, I have an adorable cat, I have great friends, I have a lot of books. Like, I have everything I need to be pretty freaking happy. I just hope the world doesn't end. Which is a real possibility, considering the leadership we've got, or lack thereof. Another thing I want to do is vlog, and I have no idea how to go about doing that. And it seems so simple. You just take a camera and you film wherever you go, but I swear that it's not that simple, because I've tried to do that and it just doesn't work. I either forget entirely to film or start filming and then drop it halfway through the day and be like, oh fuck. Or I'm watching what I filmed and I'm like, this is not compelling at all. This is really boring. But my cat is usually in there somewhere, so there's that. And this pretty much sums up my goals video overall. What are your goals for the year? Because I know myself pretty well, and I'm pretty sure that within a couple weeks I'm gonna forget about all of these goals. I have never been great at resolutions. There are some things I really stick to. Like this one year, me and my brother gave up soda for an entire year, and we didn't drink soda. And I don't know how that happened, because I could not do that now. I could not just stick to something for a year. So yeah, what are your resolutions, and how successful do you think you'll be at keeping them? What habits do you want to form in the coming year, and what habits do you want to drop? I personally would love to drop the not sleeping habit. I want a solid 8 hours, or at least 7. And obviously I need to hydrate more, but everybody needs to hydrate more. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you're going to be up to this year, what you're hoping for, what you're hoping won't happen. I'm interested. And if your goals are good enough, I might just steal them for myself. I'm sad to say that's it from me. Have a fantastic day and be excellent to each other. Bye! I'm really enjoying this bar stool. Like, most of my other videos I filmed standing up. Actually, all of my other videos I filmed standing up. And apparently I move a lot while filming, and I go out of focus a lot, so I'm blurry. So I've decided that I'm just gonna sit. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna be still. And that's how we're gonna roll this year. We're gonna sit and be still.